Hey diecast fans and collectors, this is not a normal video like I would do on this channel. I hope I can even record this because I'm trying to keep on my gloves while I'm doing it. This is my car. I know I told you guys that I will never own a car, and I won't own a traditional car, but this is a car I can drive without a license, insurance, or any of that stuff that I just can't get because it's just not something I can do. I've tried many times and wasted too much money on it. And also, I just don't feel safe driving something that heavy with how you guys know my meter rings and stuff, and my blood is so unregulated. I don't want to drive something that heavy and hard to stop. But this is my car right here, and I've had it for the last I think 2, maybe 3 years. I bought this from someone in my old town for $50. And I was really surprised I was able to get it for that because I've wanted one of these for years, and I want to make this into my car, and I need help. I've tried to get a job of things I can do because about the only thing I can do is be a door greeter, and there's only so many stores that'll hire for that, and I kind of got to do it where my wife works so she can get back and forth to work, because that's important, because she makes a lot more money than I could, because I could only do it part-time if I even could. But I was wondering if I started a GoFundMe or something. I don't know how I could raise money. Is there any way the diecast community could help me build my car? Because this is something I've been wanting for years. I want something with doors and windows, and because what I'm thinking is that would be about the same size as a golf cart window, so we slap that on there, and then I'm gonna make a custom roof with like a rack so it can carry e-bikes and stuff. And then it's already got the tires. I'm probably gonna put 4 extra tires on the roof at all times. And I'm not sure if it would be better to make the tires on the bike electric, because I feel like it'd be it'd be harder for the government to say I can't drive it if I put an e-bike in the middle of it and made like kind of an e-bike but put a shell around an e-bike. And I'm not sure what e-bike to get, but I need something with power that can move this thing. It's not that heavy. I can literally pick it up from the front end. I'll try to do that. It's pretty snowy, but I'll try to pick it up here. I'm getting kind of cold. It's like -20 out today. I think it's frozen to the ground. Yeah, it is. It's frozen to the ground. I can't get it. But yeah, that is my car, and I want to get it on the road. I really do. And it's gonna be slow, and it's gonna be in people's way and stuff. And I guess we're just gonna have to deal with that, because I can't sit around anymore and drive these. Like, once I get old, it's gonna be very hard on me to drive my 2-wheelers and not have some kind of protection. This year, it's kind of killing me because my nose is really stuffed up. It's constantly bleeding and stuff. And I just really want to get this thing built. And I've tried so hard the last couple of years to just find some way to do it. I've tried to start my own businesses and all kinds of stuff. And I never want to start my own business because I feel like it's not perfect. I don't want to, if someone's paying me for something, I don't want to give them crap. I want to make sure it's going to be good. I want to make sure, I don't want to sell people junk, because I would be angry if someone did that to me. I don't want to do that to somebody else, And some of my businesses, sometimes I don't really try on that hard because I don't want to sell somebody something junk. I just don't still feel right about my instructions for my truck, so I'm probably going to give that away for free pretty soon. I just want to make sure it's good enough that you guys can figure it out and stuff before I release it. I'm probably just going to do a video of it with some music, and then you guys can pause it and do the steps or whatever for my square body. But this is my car, and I want to drive it so badly. I want something with doors and windows, and I could hook up some of those motorcycle batteries in there and probably have heat. And there's a lot I could do with this because it's so large. And I just don't know where to begin. If I got the parts to it, I could totally make it work. I took one of my old e-bikes, a little tiny one that kind of broke down, and I put it in the middle, and I actually had it moving with that, but it was too small and not had enough power, and it would die. It wouldn't even be able to make it. I just want something that I can take like, I don't know, like maybe 20, 40 miles or something like that. Because I never know what's going to happen in my life. I could have to move far away again, and I'll have to drive my wife really far. And I got to have something warm that I can sit in, because I can't be going like 10, 20 miles in freezing cold weather. And the environment, everybody's trying to fix it. It's making winter more violent. And it's like, I don't know, man. I just really need help building this thing. And I really hate asking anybody for help for anything. Like, people try to give me help sometimes, like, they're like, hey, we'll take your wife to work or whatever, or the car or whatever. But I want to do stuff myself, because there's not a lot I do, I feel, and I want to make sure I do something, because I don't want to be a lazy nobody. I want to do something. I walked my wife to work today, and then I walked home about 3 miles in -20. I was fine because I had my hands in my pocket, and that's what I'm talking about. Is like, if you find a way to keep if I found a way to keep my hands warm on my bikes, it wouldn't matter. But it's like, at the same time, it'd be so much better just to have something with 4 doors and not 4 doors, 2 doors and 4 wheels, and like something that's enclosed away from the cold. That would be the best thing for me. And I don't know where to begin with this thing. I don't want to put what little I have into it, because I'm like so worried that I'm gonna buy all the stuff and then it's not gonna work. And I need help with this. I've been trying to find someone that builds e-bikes that could maybe help me out with it. Like, because I know what I'm doing if I get the parts. If I get the parts and someone tells me, like, these will work on it, I can get it on there. I've taken apart several e-bikes that have broken down and gotten the kits off them to put on other bikes. But I've never really got them to work because I'm really bad with mechanical stuff. I'm not bad with the electrical stuff, but mechanical stuff I'm awful with. That's why I never would want anything that's gas. It's too much for me. I just can't do that. Like my mopeds, I do still have them, and they're the ones that got vandalized at my old house, and I still haven't fixed them. I'm thinking of getting rid of them soon and seeing what I can get out of them and maybe put towards this, but it's not going to be much, because I think that one's seized up, and then that one over there, the starter's busted, and I don't know. I got really badly just screwed over when it comes to that, because of my old town. I've said it. I used to live in Three Rivers, Michigan, and my old town, Three Rivers, the cops didn't do anything when someone broke my starter and left a knife, and I had a video of the person and everything, and they said it's because it wasn't in my name, and I looked it up online, and they could have still done it. I literally had an appointment the next day to put that thing in my name, and it wasn't fair that I had to make an appointment, because I drove up there the day this happened. I went up there. I was like, I need to get this in my name, because I knew I needed to do it as soon as possible, because it was important. And I had it for like 2 days, and I went up there to go put it in my name, and they said you couldn't do it. And I made an appointment for the next couple of days after that. And literally the day before I was going to go put it in my name, someone vandalized it, and the police didn't do anything about it. Three Rivers is just a worthless town. I'm glad I don't live there anymore. They had a good Dollar Tree for Hot Wheels. If you live there, Dollar Tree's a really good place for Hot Wheels. I don't go there much anymore because it's a little out of my way. Well, it's a lot out of my way. It's like 80 some miles from where I live. But these are just no good anymore. I don't know. I honestly hate them because I miss my apartment. I really do. It was the nicest place I ever had. But if I don't know if the diecast community can band together and help me get my car going. It means so much to me, man. I hate asking, but like I don't know. I just don't want my wife to be cold anymore, and I don't want to not be there with her when she goes to work, because if a bus or something like that was to crash and she got hurt, I'd never be able to forgive myself. I wasn't there to at least do something to prevent it. Like, if something was to happen, I need to be there to help. I can't just not be there with her. Everywhere she goes, I need to be with her. I wish I could stay with her all day at work, but I just don't know what to do all day. I would just walk around with her. I don't really have nothing better to do, but yeah, I don't know if anyone knows some way to help me get my car built, but it'd be really cool. It's a lot to drive those two-wheelers in this cold. and my hands have been through it, man. I felt like someone slammed my hand yesterday in a fire truck door. I thought I was in shock because I was leaning up against the side of the wall, and I just couldn't talk or speak or nothing. I was just leaning up against the side of the wall, up against my mattress, and it's just like I couldn't talk, I couldn't move, I couldn't do anything. My hands, I couldn't feel them. It was awful. Felt like someone just stabbed a knife through my hands. But yeah, thanks for watching this if you did, and I'm sorry, I really do hate to make a video like this. It'd be really nice if I could somehow get my car that I could drive, you know. Alright, thank you if you watched this. Bye guys, there will be some normal stuff coming.